Welcome to our YouTube channel titled Vinyl City Broadcasting, your transit express to rock and roll trivia. I'm Marie, the host of VCB. I'm a little excited today. I want to get down to the studio. Rico said he bought me something special. I wonder what it could be. I love it, Rico. The label might be a little too small for our VCB audience to see. Could you put up a picture of it up on the screen so that they can see it?
Love potion number 9.
I'll try this later.
We better start the show, Marie.
As you can tell by the bottle of perfume, our special guest today is the legendary Leon Hughes. Songs like Love Potion Number 9, Young Blood, Poison Ivy, Yakety Yak, My Best Friend, What a Wonderful World, and of course, Charlie Brown. These were just some of the classics that they recorded. Maybe you were running the halls with Charlie Brown back in the day, were you? Rico, before we get into the VCB interview that we did with Leon, why don't you run some video snippets of them performing?
The minute you start to mess around, poison ivy. I saw her standing on the corner. I hear the ribbon in her hair. I couldn't keep myself from singing.
No, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Young blood. Oh, baby. Young blood.
G.
Oh, well, it's 3, 3, 5, 5, 4, 4, 5. I smell smoke in the auditorium. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. He's a clown. Charlie Brown. He's gonna get caught. Just you wait and see.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
She said I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smell like country time, it look like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes.
I took a drink.
I didn't know if it would day or night. Drink it up. I started kissing every lady's eye. Drink it down, sha-da-da-da. 30-da-da-da. Sha-da-da-da. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Let's party on. Don't you give me no dirty look. Your father's skipping over what's good. Tell your hula friend outside. You ain't got time to take a ride. Yakety yak,
Don't talk back.
yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak.
You were probably singing along to some of those great songs like I was. Just a quick review of Leon Hughes, the original, and his coasters before we run the VCB interview. In October 1955, Leon, along with his friends Carl Gardner, Billy Guy, and Bobby Nunn, formed the group and became the original members. Leon received the Rhythm and Blues Pioneer Award in 1994. In 2014, Leon was inducted into the Doo-Wop Music Hall of Fame in Hollywood, California. We were there and had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Hughes for the first time. Rico, put up the picture you shot outside of Leon, Norman Fox, and the Dukes of Doo-Wop. Rico took that opportunity to converse with Leon for a little while that evening, snapped a few pictures, and enjoyed the evening's festivities. In addition, Leon was given a certificate of recognition for his outstanding contributions in entertainment from the U.S. Congress. This honor was presented to him by U.S. Congress Representative Maxine Waters at the Doo-Wop Music Hall of Fame event on April 6, 2014. With Carl Gardner's death on July 12, 2011, Leon Hughes is now the last surviving member of the original group. And he says he takes great pride in carrying on the tradition and the music that made them famous. Today, at the ripe young age of 88, Leon is called Pops by some. We call him Mr. Hughes. He is still going strong, touring around the world with his group, known as Leon Hughes, the Original, and his coasters. Why don't we show you the exclusive interview we did with him at a doo-wop show in March of this year at the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts called Juke Box Giants. Dan Pequeno, our VCB contributor, did the honors of interviewing this great man. Rico, run the interview, please.
Greetings to everybody there at Vinyl City Broadcasting, watching our broadcast where we bring you the original artists from the rock and roll era. One of the thoughts that I've always had with me about rock and roll was the music was fun to sing with and it was fun to listen to. This gentleman here, Mr. Leon Hughes, sole surviving member of the Coasters, he was there. Remember Charlie Brown?
Oh, yes.
Yakety Yak,
Oh, yeah.
Along Came Jones, Young Blood, it goes on and on and on. This was the guy that had us all singing the radio, and we're still singing your songs.
That's good. I
So,
love that.
I know you did, so tell us a little something about what you'd like to tell us.
How I got started?
Sure. How did it all come together for you?
Well, I was singing on the street corners.
Street corner, okay.
We did that, and then my mom and my father were singing in the choir. So they took me off the street and told me to come sing in the choir.
Okay.
So I started singing in the choir with them. And then I went on and she kept on singing, so I met a lot of friends on the corners. And then we went to this place called the Barrel House. And when we went to the Barrel House, we won the first prize for singing.
All right.
And then that's when I teamed up with the Robins.
Okay.
And as I teamed up with the Robins, I sung with them for a while. And then as we went along, there was a lot of guys that was there. They all needed different people in that group. So I joined Hollywood for Flames then. And I did some stuff with them. And then after I did stuff with Hollywood for Flames, then I went in with the Lamplighters, 13 years with the Lamplighters. Then I did some more with my sister and my brother as the Signals. Then I did some more with the Crows. Well, like with me being in the Union here in LA, then every time a group come in that needed somebody for a first or second turn, they would always call it because I was on the list in the Union. And this is how I got a chance to sing with all these groups that came in all the time.
And you're still singing.
And I'm still, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it till the end.
All right. And you told me you were 88.
I'm 88.
And you're looking pretty good. I'm not telling you that to be nice to you, but this music is keeping you young, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be here for 100.
Make it 127.
Well, it might be 100. But I know I'm 100.
That was a nice round number.
Yes.
So, could you give me some history? Because you sang Yakety Yak, which was such a big hit for you guys.
Yeah.
How did that song come together? Do you remember?
That was when Jerry was going to the horse track. And as he was going to the horse track, he would talk to some friends, and they thought about it. He said, oh, you know, since there's Yakety Yak on us here, that's what we're going to play. And then they went on and said that they were going to play. I forgot the name of the horse it was, but anyway, they played the horse, and the horse won. So he said Yakety Yak was it.
All right.
So it came that came from a horse.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. This is a little trivia I didn't know about. Because in Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller's book, they talk about how it all came together.
Well, they was top writers.
You don't know. But Jerry was apparently washing the dishes, and Mike was on the piano, doodling on the piano, and Jerry told Mike, take out the papers and the trash. And the song just came from there.
Well, it came with that and with going to the horse race.
And the horse racing, so the title Yakety Yak, okay, so it was those two things coming together. That is so cool. So tell me your memories and interaction with Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller, the architects of rock and roll.
Number one, Jerry was always a physical fella. He always liked to run and talk and sleep and eat. And Mike was
That sounds normal.
Mike was quiet and
humble.
Yeah, and all Jerry used to always tell us is, as soon as you get through, we're going to get a pastrami, and we're going to get a corned beef sandwich. And so we started always telling him, said, that's all you want to do is eat, Jerry. He said, yeah, I love to eat, I love to eat.
What's wrong with that?
One of those things, you know. And so then we would do all our rehearsing, and then after we get to rehearsal, we would get a beef sandwich. We'd come back, and he said, well, we're going to be here all night tonight because I got something else to work on. And he would always try to keep us there to at least 12, 1 o'clock at night to do something else. And that's when we started doing where we did Searching, Young Blood, down in Mexico. We used to do the numbers a night.
So is there a particular song by the Coasters you're especially proud of?
I like Down in Mexico.
Okay.
I like Down in Mexico. Mexico was really a sweet song.
All right.
We got that when we went to Albuquerque. And we were in Albuquerque, and Jerry and them flew down from LA to Albuquerque where we were. And they went to some Japanese place, and they was eating, I think Jerry was eating steak, I think it was. And then he said, wait a minute, he says, you got a Mexican dish here? So he said, yeah. He says, what do you call it? He said, Mexico. He said, you mean down in Mexico? So he said, yeah. So that's where that was originated.
And not New Mexico. Yeah.
Down in Mexico. So we did that, and he said, well, we're gonna make this a song. So we went to the hotel that night, and he started thinking of, the lyrics on it. Then he told us, he said, y'all think of what you wanted to put in there. So all of us put 1 or 2 words in.
Okay, made your contribution to it, okay? Because you're going to be singing it,
Oh, yes.
so you want to put your 2 cents into it.
Oh, yeah, we had to do that.
Yeah.
And it was real nice. Then we came back and we recorded it. And then they said, well, we got one more thing we got to record. So then there's a whole list of songs here for us to do. So he said, which one you want to do? So what we picked out was Brazil. We picked out Brazil, and so when we picked out Brazil, we started rehearsing on Brazil. It took us quite a while to get that together from what it was. And we did that, and so we started making it from there.
All right. Cool.
So
Cool history.
Jerry,
Thank you.
Jerry and Mike was really swell guys to work with.
Those guys were the architects.
Oh man, they did.
Of rock and roll.
They wrote for everybody.
Yeah, the Coasters, the Drifters, Peggy Lee, Elvis.
They wrote for everybody.
Yeah, and his book Hound Dog is one of my favorite books. I'm glad I have it in my library, autographed by Mike. That is just, this is the history that we look for in Vinyl City Broadcasting, talking to you, but also from books from the original artists.
Yes. But it's beautiful, man. If you find someone that can write it write it right and tell you really the history of it. It's a beautiful thing.
So in April 2006, your guys are inducted to the Doo-Wop Hall of Fame.
Right.
Tell me about how that all came together for you,
Well,
who you got to see, and
Oh, Maxine Water did that for us. She was right there. She did all that for us and put it together. And then we met her and did it. But to do it, we had to go to a lot of meetings with the, to talk about what we were going to do and how it was going to be done. So we took a show. We went and rented a cafe. And we made a show and had quite a few people there. It was beautiful.
that's a
Maxine
memorable
Water.
time for you.
Maxine Water.
Yes, that's a memorable thing for you. So what's happening with you, Mr. Hughes, and up and coming concerts? What's happening with you?
We're working now.
We'll be seeing you tonight.
Yes, indeed. And we've done a lot of things. We're getting ready to go back to New York, New Jersey, and we're getting ready to go to Arizona and Phoenix, Arizona. Then we're going to do some stuff in Vegas. So we'll be pretty busy for the next 3 or 4 months.
And the storm didn't hit New England like they thought it was going
man,
to.
that's for sure. That's for sure.
The fourth storm didn't hit. Good.
And we got, incidentally, I got 2 new tunes too.
Hey, tell me about it.
My best friend.
My best friends?
Ragburn.
Ragbird. Okay.
That night that she went to New York.
All right.
Good, man.
Mr. Hughes, thank you, sir.
I
Thank you for sitting down with us. I go after history. I want to hear from the horse's mouth, and you're the horse's mouth.
Well,
You were there, and thanks to the coasters, I mean, these are still songs that I personally enjoy singing along with. So thank you, sir.
and I thank you for inviting
You,
Thank you for bringing me.
you're all right. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you tonight.
Okay, then.
So back over to Marie at Vinyl City Broadcasting. Well, she'll fill in some more of this information, and we thank all of you that watch Vinyl City Broadcasting. Check out our other YouTube videos. We have quite a few there. So thank you for tuning in.
Great, perfect, man. Perfect, thank you so much.
First time I got applause.
Yes, that's right.
Right.
That's right.
Don't you give me no dirty looks. Your father's hip, he knows what cooks.
Yeah.
Those are cool lyrics.
Man, yes, indeed.
Those are cool lyrics.
For us, go ahead, man.
Didn't you enjoy that? The composing team of Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller were instrumental in their careers. His favorite song, Down in Mexico, I like that one too. Their signature song, Yakety Yak, he got from the name of a racehorse. I hope the racehorse was a winner, just like the song. After the interview, we took a few pictures and shared some personalized gifts with Leon. Of course, we all went to the concert that evening and enjoyed everyone's performance. They must have spread some of that love potion number 9 around the auditorium because you could feel it in the air. Thank you, Mr. Hughes, for your time and allowing us to interview you and association with some of your family and friends. Please tell them we enjoyed their company. Oh yes, before we close the show, we want to let everyone know about a documentary that's in the works on Leon, and we'll keep you abreast on its development and release date. Check out the group's website, www.leonhughescoaster.com. That's singular, not plural. And if you want to purchase a couple of his latest singles titled Rug Burns or My Best Friend, or just listen to snippets of them, go to CD Baby and type in Leon Hughes Sr., that's SR period, and Larry Hicks. The link will then take you directly to the order page. All the above information, along with Leon's information, will be posted on our last slide. Write it down. If you like our VCB video, please hit subscribe or share when you go to YouTube. We're going to play a partial video of Leon singing My Best Friend to close out the show. Rico, run the video.
It looks like rain here in the city. The way it feels, I think it's settled in. You stare through me, afraid to show your secret. Baby, you look like I lost my best friend. You and me, girl, we would be different, with open hearts and love that has no end. Now you sit alone